Welcome back. Great to have your company for the opening day of competition here at the Corona Bali Protected Advanced Top 3 on the World Surf League Championship Tour. And we are getting to the end of the seeding round. Just 2 heats remaining.
Or 2 before she celebrated the song release, so she was well over the moon that those things kind of happened back to back. And oh, here we got Mike up in action.
Here we go, driving off the bottom into that first section. Lays it all out. And again, just hammers on the tail of that board, driving through to the inside now. This has been a nice ride for Mikey Wright. Good way to get things started, trying to mix things up with that final turn.
What impressed me about Mikey is he had a few years off there, but his tactics have not been lacking at all. Like, he's laying right into that turn. He's looking good, and, you know, there's 2 big turns there, and there's a third one. This end bowl is really tricky. Like, a lot of the guys you see, like, they might not ride out, may not finish it, but
yeah, look at this first turn, just laying it right over, jumps himself into position for this turn, lines up the layback snap, pushes it around, throws a huge spray, and
that's big, isn't it?
It's like, big. Yeah, it's big. It's awesome. And like at Bells, he was standing up really straight, and that's what I really noticed with his surfing. But here, see, he's bending his knees more and getting low on the board, so he's coming out of these turns with a lot of stability. And that white water in here, you watch it come across and get under him, that's where it gets hard on this inside. He's done an amazing hack. But see that foam coming across now? That's the bit that keeps pushing everyone off onto that piece where it joins.
Such a refreshing attempt. Cupped out a little bit on him though. Behind him, Kanoa Igarashi is up. He smashes the fins through the lip just briefly. But a positive start there, Luke.
Not normal for us to be able to go and keep going through the tide, which we have done today. It has affected the size as we see Mikey having another go.
Yeah, Mikey just generating a lot of speed down the line there, just caught behind, so he gets out of there.
Yeah, so it's been, you know, that's what's allowed us to get through, and with it 5 minutes past 12 local time, the wind cooperating as well.
Just looked at him and it was just like, okay, he wants to be there, he's going to be there, he'll make it happen. And it's the same this year. Like, he's, like you mentioned before, he goes to his rail turns a lot, and he has some absolutely giant airs.
Thanks for sticking with us for this seeding round. Mikey Wright lining something up on the inside here. Gets to his feet, starting to generate some momentum. He's got a section coming his way, and there it is.
Love it.
And thou shalt receive.
Right on
Mikey
cue.
Wright. There's the air game. And, you know, he has been really relying on those rail turns. Bring them to the party here in 2019. Big air.
Yeah, flying down the line and gets really good rotation there, and the stomp was perfect. Well, not a bad backup there, Owen. It's good to see him just after we're talking about his air game. There it is.
I'm just watching it so closely there right now. Like, look how natural that is for him. Like, his water in his face, eyes closed, like just stay in position,
Duru on his opening wave. And he has belted those first couple of sections and has one final oncoming foamy section to hit, and does well.
Looking sharp.
He's back in it. So that'll overtake Kanoa Igarashi. Only needed a 1.78 to get up in the second.
Duru waited a long time. Nice off the bottom. Hits that lip perfectly. Comes to get round again into that hollow section. Makes sure he just finishes this one off to completion. And this is going to be probably the second best wave of the heat. Perfect hit right there. Comes down. Love the setup on this bottom turn. Even though it's hollow, slashes out of the lip one more time.
Just over 10 minutes remaining here in heat 11 of the seeding round, and Mikey Wright starting to step things up at 5.33 to 6.67. Joan Duru just dropped a 5.33 of his own, and now he's chasing the lead. He needs a 6.68 here. Nice whipping calves off the top for the Frenchman, who finishes off this one right on the inside. So backing up that 5.33 pretty nicely, and it's Kanoa Igarashi who's going to have some work to do for an hour to chase down a couple of good rides.
We've been calling this the rebate on the way back out. Beautiful slash out of the top. One of the smoothest styles on tour, with the man up there with the man sitting next to me, the smoothest, Owen Wright.
It just encourages these guys to keep at it. As we see Joan now trying to get rid of that 4, just to shore up his position.
Wow.
And he throws a little backside air reverse of his own there. Joan Duru, you know, he's a guy that Probably doesn't get a lot of credit for his aerial surf.
Sometimes the waves that we get onto it don't always allow that, and he's one of the guys there that's deadly in the air.
Got some great surfing, Luke, but probably the thing that he's most famous for is his celebrations after good rides. Very unique. Often unloading a couple of punches to his own head just to get himself fired up.
Yeah, we've seen some alternative excitement at the end of waves out of the young Frenchman.
Picking off waves and I think throwing everything at it. Some movement in the lineup here with just 10 seconds to go. Joan Duru trying to shore up that second place. Wants to get rid of a 4.17 with this wave, but he has done enough. Kanoa Igarashi went way deep on the reef here. Mikey Wright is going to take this heat.
Another little look at Mike there. Hey. Well done, Mike. Pretty happy there. Good work, little bro.
Proud big brother here in the booth with us. Owen, thanks so much for joining us, mate, and best of luck in the rest of the event.